Oh, I'm back, baby. Might have to take a sip. Take a sip Mondays. I almost said Sunday. That'd have been weird. It's not Sunday. Feels like Sunday. Usually we're getting crazy on Sunday nights, but since uh since I decided to have a game last night at like 10 o'clock at night, I figured, what the hell, we'll have a special on Monday. And here we are. Welcome to Nocturnal Emissions Monday edition, along with the cat. The cat has been, I don't know what he wants. Maybe he's out of food, but he's just super needy. And, I didn't think a cat needed attention. I thought it just coexisted. It's like, yeah, this is your side of the house. This is my side of the house. But I guess he wants to hang out. But he's on the show. And, yeah. Happy Monday. It actually feels good not to work on a holiday. I've worked every holiday I can think of at work. And, yeah, the hell with that. All right. Just got back from Gobi for a little double birthday party, double penetration party for Pete and Jeff. Happy birthday, stupid idiots. I hate both of you. Hate both of you equally the same. But all right, let's begin. All right, got my co-host here hanging out in the camera. Let's see if we can get some freak shows coming live. Let's see if this works. All right, let's see if this works. What else we got going on? You know what, I realized that I made a terrible mistake, so I figured that I can buy this super huge Lego set, and I'm like, yeah, take me a day or so. No, it doesn't, and I feel like I need to go to a chiropractor because my body is in pain. 'Cause I probably was because I was my neck craned, looking through the pieces, but I can't stop. It's so bad that I cannot stop. And coming onto the show for the hour show gave me a break. And I was for 45 minutes. I got home. I set everything up, and then I jumped right on here. And when I get off this, I'm going right back upstairs, back to it, because I think Legos is a real disease. Like, I don't want to be on the phone. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to eat. I just want to build and build and build. It's very satisfying though, and this thing is I'm gonna post up pictures in the on the edging stuff later when it's done. It's pretty close. I could probably finish tonight. Probably not. I have a double tomorrow, but I really want to knock that bad boy out. But what I'm building is a Star Destroyer. Not just any Star Destroyer. The Devastator. Chuck Congo, welcome to the Nocturnal Emissions. I don't know if you heard my neck snap in 3 places, but yeah, that felt good. Man, I never get this sore playing an actual sport, playing hockey at all, even getting banged up. And me standing still for hours, just going through pieces and hunched over, like, my thumbs hurt and my head hurts, and I'm probably having trouble sleeping. I'm just in a complete dumpster fire today, all weekend, because I'm just like, locked in. I'm locked into this. This is great. But I can't wait. It's actually gonna be a real nice showpiece. Originally, I wanted to have it down in the studio, but then I realized that it will not fit anywhere. Luckily, I have a spot in my spare room, which it'll fit nice and cozy on there. So, as promised, I'm gonna make a text to a specific person to see if that gets everyone's fancy going. I saw shoes in here. He had a very good question. You know, yes. You know, let's send. All right, and he's back. Okay. The cat was eating glue earlier, so I had to hot glue some pieces because they weren't sticking right, and I wasn't actually working right. But I got it. But some spilled, and his stupid cat was trying to eat the glue. Reminds me of me. Oh shit! Look who we have in the house. Wow, man. You know it's good to see you in there, Derek. It's good to see you. You know what? I'm gonna send you something anyway, just as a formality. Wait a minute. What is this cat doing? Come on, dude. This guy's gonna knock my shit over. Come on. What is he doing? He's gonna stick his little tail in the fire and he's gonna get all boinked up. Uh, hang on. Might not be on. I didn't get a no. I'm actually surprised this dude got back to me. Oh, he said, that's right. We had NDAs from our last episode. Derek's episode was revolutionary to the podcast because that was our first major hurdle and advancement in technology. But moving forward, each one has progressively different. I'm trying to get a good streamline, but Derek's had a good. I think they all have a nice look to it. I think the New Year's episode was probably we think we nailed the
Connecting.
Oh, I got my first call here.
Call from
Jeffrey.
Hey, you're live on Edgin.
Hey, good to hear from you. Been a big fan of your podcast here for a while.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm calling from a little bit down south. My name's Jeff. I'm actually fairly well known. You might know me by my last name a little bit more. It's Epstein.
Oh, you know.
That's right. Yep. Believe it or not, don't believe the rumors. You know, I did not kill myself. I can guarantee that right now.
You know, I didn't think you did.
Yeah. No, it's that's fake news. Donald, he's right about a lot of that stuff. So, yeah, I'm just hanging out here down in Argentina with a bunch of the other people that you think aren't really dead.
Oh yeah, the quote unquote dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We got a bunch of them over here. George Floyd, he's down here. We got Stephen Hawking. No, he didn't really die. He just really, we've been boys for a long time, so we kind of like hanging out. Yeah, weather's nice down here, Argentina. I've been practicing my German, kind of, brushing up a little bit, and
wow.
I don't know. It's pretty nice hanging out.
That's good. Hey, you know what?
I don't want to get into too much trouble here. I hope I can't tell you where exactly I am, but
And I wouldn't want you to
the
do.
weather's nice.
I'm glad you're safe.
It's a little high risk, so.
Yeah, I'm glad you and the other celebrities are safe down there.
Yeah, no, it's great. We had a great time in New Year's. We got Chinese New Year's coming up here. We celebrate everything. Everybody's down here. We got all kinds of, we're partying all the time. John McAfee, oh, he didn't die either.
I'm unfamiliar with John
he's hanging out
McAfee.
here.
I know a Pat McAfee, but I don't know about a John McAfee.
Yeah, the antivirus guy, remember?
Oh, okay. Did he, what was his deal?
No, he same thing. They thought he died, but no. He just got too,
died.
He knows too many truths about what's going on. So they, we got a little sanctuary down here. We're just all partying. We even got Rizbot down here. He likes, he's hanging out with all
No
of us.
way. The Rizbot's down there?
Yeah.
Oh shit! What up,
Yeah.
Response?
Yeah, he's having a good time. So
That's amazing.
we'll let him be. Yeah. So
Awesome,
yeah, hey,
man.
if you know what, if you're looking to make a trip sometime, we could we could do an episode down here if you want to, we call this, Epstein's second island down here in Argentina. So if you
Don't threaten
ever
me.
consider yourself an open invitation to come down sometime.
Hey, don't be surprised if I reach out to you.
Well, hey, you know what, Mike? Well, how would you say it in German? I don't know. I don't even. I'm still learning German, but it's I don't know.
Scheiße.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Yeah, we're all learning here.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, thanks for the call,
All right.
Mr. Epstein, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll take a sip on that.
Hey, take a sip. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, take
Epstein
care.
out.
Bye.
One.
Wow. To have a celebrity call like that really says something. I know he didn't die. I knew it. And you know what? I'm glad he's with the other celebrities down in Argentina. Probably starting a new world order for all I know. But that was cool. Obviously, he went to Belize. I bet I went to Belize. Maybe Belize, then Argentina. There are a lot of stuff in Argentina we don't know about. And they keep all that. They keep all South Carolina finest role play. What the hell kind of sub is that? What kind of role play are we getting into? Because I'm kind of open to a lot of things here. Man, I mean, that is a phone call for the masses right there. That was great. And unfortunately, I missed a call as well. I'm not sure who that was, but please, if you'd like, feel free to call back in. I'd love to hear what you got to say. And let's keep the show going. I'm curious about the latest sub. That's an interesting new sub. let's read that again. Carolina finest roleplay. South Carolina is it's too bad it's not Danny because he's not from the Carolinas no more. He's from out in wherever the fuck he lives now. But that would be funny if that was him. All right, so let's go back to my broken neck because of building Legos. That's where I'm at, and I think I kind of want to say I was in over my head on this thing. It is massive. I probably should have started smaller, but I'm kind of dumb, so I'm more so going to just go extra and then complain that I'm in pain or misery. And that's how I am.
Connecting.
Oh.
Call from
Jim.
To accept, press 1.
Welcome to Edging with Friends. You're live.
What up, man?
Hey, what's happening?
Just cracking beer, had some mushrooms, chilling.
Dude, that sounds like an amazing idea right now. I don't know why I didn't pour my... You know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to pour myself a little bourbon after this show because, you got the right idea. What kind of beer are you drinking?
Yeah. Check it.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Ooh, that
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
fancy. I can't even spell that.
You know what I think, man?
What do you think?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think the aliens aren't from outer space. They're from underground.
They're here.
Man.
You ever see
They're
War of the
here.
Worlds?
They've been here the whole time.
You see War of the
underground.
War of the Worlds, right? When the machines are underground already?
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Dude, you know
Remember
what?
the pyramids, they found all that stuff. Area 51, it was already there.
You know what? I'm
It's
with
all
you.
Underground.
What's that
telling
that
you.
base in Area 51? It's literally an underground
F4.
facility. Not Area 51, but it's like,
F4.
is that what it is? Where they have actual supposed aliens there actually working?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I like that. See, I think that's true. I think we're so focused and looking in the sky when we should be looking down.
Exactly.
I like that. I like talking to like-minded people like myself about all this because we're too. We're too distracted by look in the sky, look in the sky. Yeah, they're probably there. But you know where they really are? They're already here.
Well, they get them coming out of the oceans too.
Yeah.
Fly right out. Phew.
Yep. If you remember Admiral Byrd's story,
Flying back.
they saw them down
Flying
in
back.
Antarctica.
There's a pyramid in Antarctica too.
I did hear that
They
too.
don't
And
talk
it's
about that. There's
no,
one in Alaska, underground.
underground. Ooh,
Underground in Alaska, and it's classified. You can't go anywhere in that area. The government doesn't let you.
of course,
But you
yeah.
can look it up. Sure.
Is that the part of the worldwide treaty of Antarctica where no one can go anywhere but nowhere?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No country in the world can agree on anything, but they can agree on.
Yeah.
And
They'll
nobody
fight
can
over
go there
oil
anyway.
and like religious crap, but say Antarctica, they're like, oh, we all agree that we're not going there. Really? You guys agree on that of all things? Haha. And nobody bats an eye. That's just crazy about society, dude. It's crazy about society. Man. Yeah, you got to get the gears going. See, I like the concept. I actually watched World of Worlds the other night because I feel like it was the story's kind of is dumb, but I like the concept of the machines already here. And I mean, I didn't get what they were doing with the people. Like they're grinding them up and like shitting them out, or pissing them all over the place and making new vegetation. But it was a pretty cool concept.
Why do you think you can't go underground at any of these sites? They don't let you.
And
Like it's archaeology. Why can't they dig? Why can't they see what it is? Because they don't want you to know.
so
don't want
think
you to
think
see the
about
test.
these big mining ores, right? It's like they go. How far do they go down? And you think those areas they're allowed to go down and mine whatever ore it is, but
That's crazy. Imagine if they found something like while they were mining.
they'd probably. You
Or
know what would
something that
happen?
they
There'd be an
didn't know about.
accident there, and they would all die, and then they would close the site down.
Probably.
Yeah, our own people would just kill us. You saw this? Bang, you're done. Nothing to see here. Man, I'm getting a whole bunch of
How they
goodies
do it.
tonight. This is great. I appreciate your call, man. This is really got a lot of good stuff. We had a famous guest come on, Jeffrey Epstein. He just called in. He's living his best life down in
I
Argentina.
thought that dude was dead. I thought they killed him.
Oh, see, we're all being lied to. All being
Crazy.
lied to.
There's some massage therapy right there.
Massage therapy. I like that. What is so? Is it like the Men in Black where they hit the light and you forget everything? It just same concept. I bet you they have shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, man. Thanks for the call, dude. I got me going a whole different direction on this night, and I like it. Let's see if we can keep this trend going
Telling
tonight.
you, man. Down there.
They're down there. I like that. That's a new thing. They're down there, not up there.
They're waiting for the right moment.
Hopefully in our lifetime we can see it. Because if I see a walking tripod walking around blowing shit up, I mean, that's gonna be pretty badass. I mean, you're obviously gonna die. Your days are limited, but hey, it beats going to
but
work.
Honestly, I think people worry about it way too much. Like,
Yeah.
People are gonna find all these aliens are gonna freak out and all. But if they've been here all along, and they've always been here, and they've been here longer than us,
Or do you
it's
think
not a
that?
big deal. Nothing's gonna really change.
No, yeah, probably. But even if it did, if something happened, people are just oblivious to the world anyway. Like you probably have a spaceship fly over us right now, over New York, and probably nobody would even see it because everyone's on their phone.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And you said
There's
maybe
supposed to be an aurora tonight, actually.
is there?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Is it clear enough for one? I don't even know how that works.
The clouds are supposed to be clear enough.
Ooh, I like that sound.
Like
Aurora.
Aurora borealis.
I'm trying to little three-eye. Maybe we'll see three-eye atlas flying by.
Maybe. That's crazy. There's like 18 anomalies now.
18?
Why do they? Yeah, and we keep calling it a comet. That's like It's not a comet. It's not a comet. I'm
See,
telling you, it's not a comet.
when they said that thing slowed down and then turned, I'm like, this thing's not a comet. Comets just go on a single trajectory, I would think, unless like something hits it and knocks it off its orbit.
And it's shooting a jet that's like millions of kilometers. Like, they did the math on this, and it's not possible from like solar outgassing or whatever. Like, it doesn't. That's not how it works.
Huh. I wonder
Like,
what.
it would not be that long.
Yeah, what the kind of
And it
propulsion?
wouldn't be facing towards the sun. It would be facing away. The tail is facing the wrong direction.
You think that thing's powered by the sun? Like it's takes its
If
energy
the
from it?
comet or the solar wind would push the tail away from the sun. It would be like in the direction of the solar wind. It's not. It's pointing towards the sun.
I love how there's never really any talk in the news about it. It's like you watch the news and it's like the fake weather because the weather's never right, and then it's like the protests and ice and whatever, but it's never like anything that can be and what's happening in the Middle East. It's like
I
what about
see
Three
Black
Alice? Where's
Panthers
that?
now.
Huh?
They're in Minneapolis, and they got guns. They're walking around with their guns, and I'm like, I got mixed feelings about that because like, I'm like, hey, look at these guys exercising their Second Amendment rights. They
Was
got
it Kyle
guns,
Rittenhouse
yeah.
out there? it's,
Basically, like, all right.
it's like
I
what?
can respect that.
It's like what's happening right now? It's like what's happening? We got aliens coming here and we're ready to kill each other over because they're mad at somebody else or some guy's an asshole. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy world, man.
It is. It is.
Oh, we got a Bigfoot in the comment here. Yeah, we like Bigfoot. You know what? Maybe he'll call and he'll talk about Bigfoot out in Oklahoma. That would be cool.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch, man. You know, Paul was Sasquatch. He was in Sasquatch Assault, the movie. I think he might have been Sasquatch. But, awesome, dude. Well, thanks for calling, man. Hope you enjoy the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
I will.
Have a good one, dude.
See you.
See you. Man, I'm loving all this. I love all this alien stuff. It's crazy. We have celebrities. We got dead celebrities. What was that song years ago? It was called Dead Celebrities. I wonder if it was actually about any dead celebrities. It just had a cool name. Visual, talking about some Bigfoot. Dude, I am looking for a Bigfoot. I know, we found a Sam Squinch from Trailer Park Boys. Were you looking at me, gut? No, I wasn't looking. I saw you. Oh.
Call from.
Ida Weisbaum.
Ooh. Here
To
you go.
accept, press 1.
You're live on Edging with Friends.
Hello, hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, this is Peter.
Ooh, I like the name. You said Dita?
No, it's Peter Weisbaum.
Oh,
I'm
Peter
just
Weisbaum.
sitting here
I'm
listening to your
sorry.
Yeah, I'm listening to your podcast. I'm organizing my ties.
Oh, in your shoes too, in your glasses?
No, it's just my ties. I got the striped ones, the paisleys, the solids. But I'm listening to you guys talk, and I heard all about this three-eye atlas. What is that?
Well, we don't know. What do you think about aliens? Let's get a feeling about you. Are you like aliens? What do you think about
Are you
them?
talking about the illegals?
No, the ones from outer space. I mean, maybe they're the same. I don't know.
Oh, come on, that's not real.
You don't think so?
No,
Oh.
no, those are the satellites.
Yeah, there's satellites up there. What kind of ties you
There's
like?
no
What do you got?
aliens.
You don't like aliens? Oh, it's okay.
No, I like all my classic ties. I have some from the 70s. They're great.
Ooh.
I'm just organizing them. I'm listening to you guys talk, and I said, hey, why not call in?
I appreciate that. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage. You're real busy right now, and he's like, let me call and talk to this clown. And you know what?
Oh, I'm not too busy. I'm not too busy. I'm just having my nice. It's a holiday. I thought I'd organize my ties and call in. It's fine.
You know what? That seems like a perfect day off right there. I don't think I own enough
Yeah.
ties. I need to get some
Well,
more
yeah,
ties.
a man, a woman. You never know who it is these days, but you can never have enough ties.
No. Sometimes you got to cut your ties.
Well, that's that's another story.
Here we go. That's the story I want to hear about.
Oh no, I'm not getting into that tonight. What is today? Monday? I gotta go to work tomorrow. You listen, I'm trying to have a stress-free night. Nothing's going on except for edgers. What do you call everyone?
Yeah, so Edgers is a community, and I'd love to have you part of that edging community.
Well, I already subscribed. What else you want from me? I'm not paying no money. I'll watch.
I
it
don't
for
want
free,
no
but I
money.
ain't paying you. Okay, oh, I'm just saying. You know, everyone wants money these days. I'm
They
not
do.
doing that.
Yeah, they want the money. Yeah, here, subscribe to this and pay for this and get out of here.
Yeah.
You
So,
want?
I like the cat. I think I don't know so much about your co-host there. He cusses a little too much.
Yeah, he's very lively. You know, I
I
thought I
mean,
had a swearing problem, but I guess I got top sometimes.
yeah, I mean, he seems like a nice boy, but you just lighten up on the cussing now and again. Hey,
Yeah,
forget it.
forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it. Are you from New York?
No, I'm from Connecticut.
Oh, well, that's all right. We're neighbors.
There we go. I like it. I do like New York though. I always like the city.
Yeah, it's all right. All right. Well, yeah, I hope you have a good night. I just wanted to call in and say hello. How are you? And I'm going to go back to my ties now. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Peter, you have a great night, and I appreciate the call in. I hope to see you next time.
You too.
Thank you. What a nice guy. He's doing some ties, dude. I don't have enough ties. I think I have the same ties I've had for like 10 years ago. I can like 75% tie a tie, but I have to go back on YouTube and figure it out. Am I a reptilian? I wish. When I have to go to work, could be a reptile instead, but I'm not. That's too bad. Let's see. Unfortunately, I missed another call. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting some good dialogue going here. That's a problem these days. Not enough dialogue. Just people being people. And I like that. I hope Peter gets his ties all set for work tomorrow. I don't even know what he does. I should have asked him. But Harambe's right. I had a pillow here for my arm. I think the food we had for dinner tonight is starting to run its course on me, and I think I'm gonna have to just shit myself pretty soon. Cause I started feeling like it's starting to push out and get some bubbles going on. Well, that's par for the course, because I knew that going in, and I'll go there again. But I just know that I'm gonna feel the bubble guts. Let's see. I want to see who else called in. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. What the? This thing, dude. Hang on. Oh, my hip pop, dude! I swear, I got more joints are popping from building Legos than just existing. It is. I'm probably gonna stay up all night and keep doing this crap. Bless me. All right, well, let's see what else we got going on in here. Let's see, we're getting some drops in here. People call in and like, yeah, I'm out of here, but that's okay. I'm glad, anybody who stops in says hello, I'm all for it. I know the burnt peanuts on there. trolling people and being inappropriate, and he's got like what, you got 49,000 people watching him. That's insane. I'd to get 49 people to watch, and that'd be cool. But we'll get there. We'll get there, little by little. Maybe we'll get the burnt peanut to call in and call into the show. That'd be sick. Let's see. The Sam Squinch. Nice plug. Nice plug. What plug? I'm trying to see what he's talking about. Bots. Yeah. You know what? There probably a lot of them are bots. And maybe, dude, you're onto something.
Connecting.
Oh.
Call from
It's me, Gargamel.
to accept.
You're live on Edging with Friends.
Hello? Is this Edging with Friends?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, hello, it's me, Gargamel again.
Gargamel! It's good to hear from you. I missed you all week.
It's good to be a celebrity and calling in this fine show.
I'm so glad you called in. I really appreciate it. Are you driving a school bus right now?
Yes, I am. I'm going after those Smurfs. Feed 'em, Smurfs.
Your little Smurfs. I love it. I love it. Drive safe out. Do you got a Bluetooth in or something?
Yes, can you hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're-
Okay, that's really tough. It's tough in this school bus yelling at people.
We like Large Marge over there.
Yeah, something like that. I called today 'cause I heard about aliens.
Yeah, and you know what? Someone asked earlier if I was talking about illegal or outer space aliens. So that was a good one.
Oh, we should send those to the moon too. I don't know.
Is the moon real?
No, it's made out of cheese. That's why I'm calling. I wanted to bring up today about the stupid moon landing.
What about the moon landing?
I don't think anyone believes that.
You know what? I don't think most people believe that either, but they'll believe whatever they hear.
We're gonna send all the little Smurfs into space once and for all.
I believe it. Send them on send them on 3i Atlas right to the moon.
We're either gonna send them to the moon or Minneapolis, one or the other.
My God.
I heard they will have a nice home there, and there's very friendly people. I'm gonna bring them there personally.
You know what? Maybe that'll be good because I heard they have a lot of like personal security walking around like armed to the teeth. So the Smurfs will be safe.
I think so. We gotta get rid of them Smurfs. All they do is call me a bastard all day. I'm tired of it. They gotta go.
They gotta go, Smurf. Stop calling him a bastard.
Yes, I gotta start this stupid bus up. It was good talking to you.
It's
and
good.
I will catch his hose.
You got it. Take care, Gargamel.
One.
One. I don't know why those Smurfs are so mean to Gargamel. I don't know what he did so wrong, or she. I don't know. What is Gargamel? Some evil wizard or wizardess. Let's see what we got here. I have a problem with farts, diarrhea. Yeah, I right now I do. I've got some activity in the gut. Mason. Oh, I did. Yeah, but so if they did have a base on the moon, how did they get there though? Like, I don't remember Germany having like spaceships and shit. I mean, maybe they did. I mean, if you look at the Admiral Byrd story, and he said that when he flew past a wall, that there was UFOs, saucers with swastikas on them. So maybe, but I think that was a really wild story, and I the reason why I believe that story so much is because when he got investigated, so his son made a copy of the journal and hid it, and when the government came and took it, they got rid of it, and then they probably changed some shit, or they just got rid of it altogether, which is messed up. So this is why I believe that what he saw was right. Because why did the government get rid of it? Wouldn't they want to tell people what's out there? No, they don't. They want to control them. So of course they're not going to tell them what's out there. So when a kid saved it and then showed it later on, people go, "Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy." Really? Well, the original copies got burnt up or tore up. The Bell's the other one too. The Bell was crazy. I watched a documentary on the Bell, and I guess a lot of the scientists were like dying while they were trying to test this thing, and I forgot what was killing them. Was it the radiation from the Bell when it was spinning? I don't know. It was something. Something was killing the scientist off. I gotta sit up because this thing's freaking killing me. Yeah, I can go on all day about that stuff. And but the Admiral Byrd story is pretty interesting. If the Y-Files does a great breakdown of that, and then at the end, disclaimer: well, it may or may not be true, but they actually did go down there. They got attacked. They lost like I don't know, 70%. No, what did they lose? They lose 70% of the fleet. They lost a lot. I think they had submarines and shit that didn't make it back. I did see that clip. I don't know what led up to that, but I did see the clip where he did not swear in the Bible. I also saw a clip of him talking to a little girl, and she goes, something about landing on the moon, and he goes, "That's not a question for you, it's a question for me." Yeah, he wouldn't swear in the Bible, which is crazy. Then, have you guys seen the one with the Challenger? Of all the people who supposedly died in the Challenger, and they're all older and have lives, like school teachers or scientists and shit. Dude, either we're living in a damn simulation, or all the shit they say is happening is not. And that's wild. Wasn't the park a concern? Yeah, the park. Yeah, he was like an independent journalist that was trying to get Buzz Aldrin, but I knew he was really harassing him. So it's probably, we probably saw the tail end of the argument, or like he was just getting nasty with him. Not for nothing. You're being harassed somewhere. You're actually obviously going to get annoyed with somebody. But he wouldn't swear in the Bible. I don't know. If you did something like that was like history worth, wouldn't you want to swear in the Bible? Like, yeah, I did it. I bet you Katy Perry will probably stand in the Bible and say, "I went into space," even though they probably didn't. That was probably fake. That was probably fake as shit. They probably, I don't even know how. What did you say about that one? He said the door opened from the inside or some shit. Yeah, I know that guy was harassing Buzz Aldrin. But the Challenger one is pretty wild too. It's like where they are now. It's like, oh, I thought they were all dead. I don't know. Here's a question. Why would they fake a space shuttle exploding? Like, what would the gain be? Another question is if you look up and you see something taken off, it's always going at an angle. It's never just straight up. It's always straight, and then it somehow always looks like it's on like a 45 degree. Even when sun's coming in, it's at a 45 degree. Why isn't that just shoot straight down? Is there certain travel in space you got to go through? Like these are, I believe in like space travel and all that stuff. So it's just a regular question that I have on that. So I see a distraction. I just don't know for what. I don't remember what was happening in that time when the Challenger blew up. What was happening during the Challenger explosion that would be a need for a distraction? I mean, I think space shuttles are one of the coolest ships ever. And now, I mean, now they're replaced by rockets that can do it. Like Elon Musk got these crazy rockets that can do all the same crap. But space shuttle looks cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to go into a space shuttle. Oh, wait, you saw the Challenger? No, Challenger explosion is way older than we are. What did you see in school? Was that the Buzz Aldrin thing you saw in school? Oops. Well. Anyways, go to recess. Speaking of seeing shit in school, I remember seeing that was like the '80s, I think. Yeah, was it the '80s? The Challenger? I thought it was older. It could be '80s. Whatever happened to the space shuttle? They retired them all because they were deemed. I don't know. I still think a space shuttle is fucking badass. Which one of the space shuttles was landed on an airplane? Like that? That's cool. Like how the hell did they pull that off? I don't know if they actually did, but I did see pictures of the shuttles on top of the aircraft. That'd been cool to land at, man. Talking about precision. Get one of them little rockets, and when it goes off into space, it falls out and bops. 1986. It bops you right in the head. Maybe that's why it's in Florida, so it just falls right into the ocean. That's probably why it's there. What was the one that what was the rocket that blew up over the Caribbean? Like in DR. I remember in DR they had videos and you can see like the debris literally going like this. So you think of debris coming down and it was just going across the sky. I forgot what blew up. Speaking of things blowing up, when I was in Florida 2 years ago at Disney, I was drinking for a bit and it was dark. Man, I remember seeing one of SpaceX's rockets go off, and all I saw was this orange like fireball in the sky. For instance, I was like, "We're all done. This here it comes. This is whatever this thing is coming. This is the end. This is a fucking nuke or some shit." It was SpaceX. A little disappointed, but I was like, "Man, that's cool." And then like it stopped, and you see it just taking off. I'm like, oh well, there it goes. There it goes. It was pretty cool. Really thought it was a rocket coming over here. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Yashu. Let's see what we got here. Cool escalations. I see. I don't think the AIDS epidemic would. So, oh, man, AIDS epidemic. Now that there's a whole. I read RFK Jr.'s book on. God, what the hell is it called? It was about COVID-19, but it mentioned all these other illnesses, right? So HIV and where it was created, why it was created, why it targeted Africa, why it's still like it's pretty scary to know that what the powers that be have over us. I mean, I think COVID was an experiment that did not work the way it was supposed to. I think COVID failed for what it was hyped up to be. Like if anyone's seen, oh God, now I'm gonna draw a blank on this book. I'm gonna keep talking because I'm gonna draw a blank on this book, and this was kind of what this reminded me of what it was supposed to be. Station 11. Station 11 was about a virus, the Georgia flu, that came aboard an airplane from Russia, not China, but Russia, and it just spread and killed instantly, like within like 48 hours. And I think that's what COVID was supposed to do, but it definitely didn't. I mean, it killed a lot of old people, and that's unfortunate. Like it took out people that were already already sick, and I think COVID is now part of our society. But I don't think that I think it was obviously weaponized. Like they've already said it was created in Wuhan. It was a created thing, and it was let go. So there's no more of this. Oh, it's a conspiracy. No, that shit's pretty real. They all admitted that shit. Um, but that book was wild, and Station 11, like that was, I think, what COVID was supposed to be, just a mass extermination, basically a nuclear holocaust is done. No one left, and that sounds pretty wild, pretty cool. What the? Wait a minute, China blew up 2 rockets back to back, but they weren't tested ones. They had expensive payloads. Expensive. What the hell was on? What would be expensive payload? Like uranium and plutonium? China's missing 1 billion people. Dude. where did you find that? God, I wanna look into that, dude. That is nuts. How do you miss 1 billion people? You think of all these wars and all these people died, but you feel like there's never a dent in society. Maybe there is a dent. I don't know. If you look at like around here, there's just the housing market. There is no houses to buy. Everything's so expensive. It's a shortage. Oh wait, because BlackRock and Vanguard bought the houses and then charged and boosted the housing market, so the normal people like me can't afford them anymore. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, silly me. When I start streaming on Rumble instead of YouTube, that means, I spoke too much about what happened. No, I'm kidding. Oh, no. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird stuff going on in the world. And I didn't even know that Minnesota had, or Minneapolis had, people walking around like Kyle Rittenhouse would load up in guns. Like, I don't know what they're going to gain from that. I think yes, it's your Second Amendment right, but you're really putting a target on your back. Literally put a target on your back. And if, the left says ICE is like this extremist group. Well, Antifa is their extremist group, and Antifa is uncontrollable and dangerous. So anyone who thinks Antifa is like for the right thing, dude, they are the extremists too on the left. And it's funny how they never talk about them, right? But they're there. Antifa is dangerous as hell, man. They're an extremist group. They're just like I don't know, Proud Boys. Maybe you probably can put ICE in that category because ICE got a lot of cowboys in there. Got something to prove and shit. But I don't know. I think a lot of the stuff that is happening is either it's staged, like people are getting hurt and people are getting detained. I think they're like 70% of what they're doing is the right way, and everyone just hates them because whatever the left tells them to say, they'll listen to, right? So a lot of these guys just come in there or women just come and do their job. Their boss kind of shoots dogs for no reasons. I seen the South Park episode and her face falls off and she's shooting dogs. It's not a good look for that department, but you can't judge the whole department on a few of them. But unfortunately, they do. Well, they want to. I want to have people in this. That's unfortunate about China and their demographic collapse. Huh. Why would you want to sign the China is a huge country. Humongous country. You think that China had way more deaths than their leading? There's a lot of live footage from China during that, and man, it seemed like ghost towns out there, and everyone's just kind of hiding, and that was crazy. Yeah, it is hitting the fan. Iran's going back to Persia. It's interesting. Russia. Russia, no one can get their money out. Wow, they're locking the banks down? And the United States is tied with Israel. So whatever Israel decides to do on their own, knows that Big Brother's going to protect them. Just like when they were bombing Gaza. How many ceasefires that they were told to cease fire and they shot and blew up parts of Gaza and Palestine? Listen, I'm no fan of either one. But, I mean, if you make a deal to not do something and then you go against it, you're kind of an asshole. I mean, not for nothing. Like, what are you doing? Damn. Hang on. I got to catch up on the reading here, dude. I got to catch up on this reading. The greatest thing I'm trying to miss in 1 billion people. Wow. I'm actually reading it on the screen. I'm not staring in space because I'm stupid. There is. If the world population peaked in 2012, man, that's a long time ago. Lost 1 billion people. I mean, China may be down 1 billion people, but their military can fucking wipe us off the planet, so. Rubles. I forgot the Russians' money is the ruble. Always sounds funny. Man, I gotta look more into that stuff because that's interesting about Russia than I saying fraud. You know, there's an old saying back then is like you never trust the banks. You always put money in like under your mattress. But I think even like myself, I get too comfortable. Everything's electronic, and look how easy it is to just tell you it's not yours anymore. Just now you can't get into it. It's frozen. Probably a second, you can lose everything just frozen. That's wild. Think about how fast. How long would you think that it would take for, we'll say, the U.S. to absolutely lose control? You would think something as simple as no internet. Say, because who did that? What country banned all social media and then they overthrew it? Where the hell was that? And they put somebody else, and actually they were like talking on Discord and rallied up, I don't know, shit ton of people, and they overthrew the government. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if you ever watched or read The Handmaid's Tale, but that's how they became in power, which was the reason why I read the book is the reason was to find out how Gilead was created. How were they able to pull that off? You know, the random banging that goes on there is pretty cool too. Like that kept me engaged. But I was more curious about how did Gilead do it. So what Gilead did to take over is they literally just during, say, like a White House briefing with everyone there, they went in and they literally went in and killed everybody. They literally shot everyone, presidents, vice presidents, the Senate, everyone. They went to the White House, like in the movie Olympus Has Fallen, and just destroyed it, shot it up, and then they took over. And you think about how easy that is. Like we just went to another country and stole a president. I mean, you think he knew? You think he might have known? I mean, he was talking crap about the U.S. or Trump, so to speak, not the U.S. But you think he didn't know that they're coming to get him? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't. To go back on the China stuff, because I'm trying to catch up on the reading here. there's a whole lot of gaslighting is an interesting term. I do like that term. I don't know if it was Morocco. Tibet, maybe? I'm probably way off. But there was something. But if we can go to another country in the middle of the night and kidnap somebody and basically turn their country into a power vacuum, what if someone did it here? Heist of the century, yeah. What if someone came here? Like, do you really think that it'd be that hard for someone to come here and like drop a bomb in Washington and then just knock it into chaos? You know, I get why they couldn't do that shit in the 40s and World War II. They couldn't get the planes over here. And that was something that was really, really cool to read about, is how they had different plans to try to fly a plane with like an atom bomb or atomic bomb that would hit New York. It just was too heavy and the planes couldn't do it. But we leapfrogged to Japan and showed them what it was like. And that movie was wild. Oppenheimer. That was a really, really sad story. It's like you make this scientific development, right? Everybody on board knows what they're building, but as you watch the movie, like, they start realizing what they're building, and a lot of moral compasses start getting out of control, and it's like, wow, this is amazing. Like, you can blow up 10 miles of whatever, of just, and then they do it. And I remember watching it where most of them, like, a lot of people were like, the military was like, oh yeah, we attack, because obviously Pearl Harbor, but the people who created that bomb probably just realized right there how many people just died on their watch. And then the government framed them, or they didn't frame them. What did they do? They ousted them, and they called them a communist. And it's like, this guy just created something to help end the war, and you guys are just, I don't know. I feel like there's so much in that movie that just didn't make sense. And it's like, why would they try to make him the enemy or a communist? Like, it's crazy. Like, that word got thrown out for everything back then. Oh, you got your card, your communist card? Does that even happen now? Is that a thing now? I don't even know. I'm not even sure how that even works. I mean, is it that just like that time in the 40s where then you had your different layers of communism? Dude, it was a crazy time back then. They should make like maybe like a mini series of life during the war, than people who just live a normal life and had no exposure to it. Because you see all the bombings in England and London, and they're just bombing the shit out of them. What about like parts that are out in the country that never saw nothing, never heard nothing, never seen nothing? It was just, they got up, went to work, had the family, and had no idea, no impact. That's something I like to read about. Anyone who works on top secret stuff says the wrong thing. That's apparent. Yeah. Even the top secret doesn't even protect you anyways. I feel like I think it's all depends on who knows what. I think certain people know stuff, and like, they know secrets of the world. But she's like, yeah, well, let's just move on. We're not going to talk about it ever. Just. All right, Yash, you have a great night, buddy. Good to come on. I'm glad this is interesting. Glad it was interesting for you. Get a little history lesson or something. Good night, dude. I say top secret, but that's not even. I think top secret is like step one of like intelligence. I think it goes farther. I think it goes so far up to not even government anymore, but to, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Secret societies, Rothschilds, that family. I think that is what is above that. So the military can only go so high in what they know, and I think now it's like private. It's which is even scarier. It's like just someone else calling the shots. Tarabash, welcome aboard, buddy. I know my time's almost up, but I'm glad you come in and stop by. We had some interesting callers. We had some great discussion. You know, Derek's in here, got some good stuff to talk about, and Derek, I gotta get Derek back on, man. I just love talking about stuff, and he knows so much shit, dude, and it's just fascinating. And people always call me a conspiracy theorist, and I don't care, dude. Just call me worse things, dude. I mean, seriously, I don't trust anything from the government. Like, I mean, obviously, like, some stuff they're gonna say, but I mean, there's a lot of weird shit happening, and no one's saying nothing. So I don't know if you ever seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut, and man, if you haven't, it's about like just super rich societies. This I know you talk too much. Man dies in a tragic car accident tomorrow, and I'm like, it's Derek. They got him. I'd feel really bad. I don't want to joke about that. It's not funny, but it's just, you would find that funny. But back to Eyes Wide Shut. Like, I don't think you can even measure money. It's like royalty, because royalty is involved with all the societies. You know, like they're just a different level of people. Like you have like us, the middle class, then you have like the rich. It's like I live in an area where there's a lot of rich, but they're nowhere near like what these, yes, Tom Cruise, what these societies got for power. It's like, it's almost, they probably don't even have credit cards on them. There's just so much money. They just, I don't know. I don't even think I can fathom. I don't think the money is even what even drives them, because it's just passed down. That it's just used for influence, political influence, whatever. I don't know, just, I mean, if you look at, let's look at like podcasters, rich podcasters, like Joe Rogan. He's a fucking multi-millionaire. Theo Vaughn, multi-millionaire. Probably Danny Jones. Probably super. They're rich, but they're not secret society rich. But the Eyes Wide Shut was weird because obviously it's, no, you're absolutely right. So I'm glad I paused there because I wanted to read that, and that's exactly so. It was a Stanley Kubrick. He died after his first copy of the movie was out, and they cut 20 minutes out of it. Now, I don't know what was in that 20 minutes, but I think it was 20 minutes of stuff that's not there, which is... And, I mean, it's weird. So if you're just watching it, just like, oh, let's watch this movie tonight, and you're like, I don't understand what's happening. But you and I and a bunch of others, we see, like, what the picture is. Like, obviously, this is your rituals and, like, the satanic shit. But the endings is, when they... I don't want to say too much, but in case you haven't seen it, but... Well, you know what? This is I'm gonna end this on a high note because I can go all night, but I'm trying to keep it at a steady hour for the show, just to kind of get people used to the hour and get people more in and stuff like that. So, and I keep thinking today's Sunday, and it's not. It's so weird. It's Monday. It's Monday. So tomorrow's Tuesday, then Wednesday. On that note, you fellow edgers, y'all have a great night. I'm gonna go be a kid for a little bit. I gotta do some grilling, and then I'm chilling. I did not mean all that to rhyme. But you all have a great night, and I'll catch you next Sunday. Next Saturday, we got a big film day, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Got a nice special guest. I'm gonna post some pictures up from the shoot that we're gonna have, an episode. I'm actually looking forward to that heavily. So it's gonna be a busy weekend next weekend. Golden Dawn. I'm gonna look that up, Derek, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming by, dude. Have a good one.